I'll say this. I bought this game because I like Crash Bandicoot and because some friends of mine, especially Hobbs, run this. But I don't think that Vicarious Visions is doing Spyro. I think that's another company, and maybe VV is helping. I'm not really sure, but I'm very happy that Vicarious Visions isn't making Spyro. Because if they were, I don't think I'd buy it. That's how little faith I have in Vicarious Visions these days. And to me, it's very simple. Either they are incapable of making the game better, or they just don't care. Right? One of those two things is true. Either they're incompetent such that they can't optimize it properly, or they don't care, or they're like restricted by money or something. But one way or the other, someone in charge is not allowing Vicarious Visions to make a good game. So it makes me happy that Toys for Bob is making it. I'm not going to go for that one this time. Yeah. I never beat the third one. Damn it, that's really bad. I keep dropping hop slides. To be fair, it is a hard trick. That death is intentional. Because when you collect a gem in this game, you get to keep it through death. See, there it is. God damn it, I'm missing all my hop slides, dude. This is losing a lot of time. I mean, also this game is just hard to play because its frame rate is atrocious. It actually is going to look quite a bit better for you guys than it will for me. So it's horrifically optimized as far as the loads, but also just as far as general gameplay. I mean, there isn't a single level that I can get a consistent 60 frames per second in. Not one. And again, I have a pretty powerful machine. So it's not like I'm trying to run this on a potato. I can run all kinds of games that look significantly better than this at much higher settings. Oh my god, really? Not a great start so far. I mean, the game doesn't even handle your slides properly, or your spins, or enemy animations, or anything, really. It's frustrating for me, too, because I actually am a programmer, and I spend my days programming video games. Not ones to this scale, but... like, I actually know what I'm talking about, you know, when I complain about the optimization stuff. That isn't just a feeling. It does that too, yeah. Again, it's far easier to list the few number of things that this game does right, and then you can just assume that everything else is broken to greater or lesser extents. Like, the aesthetic, I mostly really enjoy. In terms of their animations and stuff. I very much like the new versions of the music that they did. There's one that is kind of weird for me. Mostly, they're all really, really good. What else? I mean, like, what else does the game do well? I can tell you it's hard to think of much. It's kind of tricky though, you know, because like, if I'm going to be running this game, I don't want to get in the habit of just bitching about it all the time, every time I play, because that's just going to be awful if I do that. I have to wait for that guy. I have been practicing though, so we'll see see if any of my practice pays off. It was, yeah. I will agree with that. Throughout this run, I'm going to be trying to get some invincibility, some triple masks at specific spots. And hopefully I will succeed in doing that. Oh my god. What's an RSI? I'm still saving time on my PB, by the way, for all my complaints, because my PB is, again, I kind of get annoyed with everyone shitting on their own speedruns all the time. My PB is pretty good. It can get a lot better, but it's pretty okay. It's currently 6th place on the leaderboards out of like 11 or something like that. But the biggest thing is that my current PB is 139.19, so just under 140. And my sum of best is approaching sub 130, so before long, I'm going to have like 9 or 10 minutes of time save, potentially. Repetitive strain injury, okay. Yeah, that would be understandable for hob sliding. To be honest, I don't know what my plans are long-term with this game. I'm enjoying it. And I think it would make a really good game at GDQ, so that's, you know, an incentive of mine. Oh my god. Well, at least I got that guy. But I also don't want to continue speedrunning a game if I'm going to get frustrated at it all the time. So that means either I stop speedrunning it. Nice! I never get that hob slide. That's pretty good. Either I stop speedrunning it, right? Or I basically just work on my attitude. Not that I'm wrong or anything. But again, if I'm going to speedrun a game... Oh god. I might as well try to enjoy it, or at least practice enjoying it. God damn it. I didn't know where that guy was, so I just guessed. There's some really interesting tech in this run, too. It's just, I feel like I have to fight against the game to do it. And it's not that this game is, you know, anti-speedrunning or anything either. For example, there's something known as a glitched high jump, which I'll be doing constantly. It's called a glitched high jump because in the original it was a glitch, and it lets you jump really high, and it's extremely useful as a result. I'm just going to crawl through this because I always die. And in this game, it's actually not a glitch. It's done intentionally. And that's not something they had to do. They could have had the attitude of, no, fuck you, we're gonna, you know, fix everything that was broken. But it would have made the game, not only a worse speedrun, but it would have just been quite a bit harder. Because the glitched high jump is extremely useful to, you know, unsurprisingly, in a platforming game, having a glitched high jump is extremely helpful. And in my opinion, it would be a much less fun game if it were patched. Also, hob sliding was unintentional, but it hasn't been patched, and it could have been. You know, so they are by no means, like, anti-speedrunning or anything. At least, not that I've seen. But the fact remains that the game is just frustratingly unpolished. Good run so far, though. 2 golds in a row. Again, getting golds on these stages is not that hard, but they are still golds. And Crash Dash I practice quite a bit as well. I'm going to be trying a bit of a risky thing right at the beginning. We'll see how it goes. And we'll see how well I can remember. Yeah, they really are. Alright, here, check this out. Wait. Crap. That's fine. I can carry that further, but I lost it. Not that big a deal. Good level so far. Not perfect, but good level. Whoops. Oh my god, please. Okay, this is kind of tricky. I've gotten better at it, but I'm just going to play this safe. Yes! Okay. Some of those jumps can be tricky. Made it, though. Okay, I went for a hopslide there and missed it. Whoops. I don't remember this part of the level as well. But I'll try to remember it. I'm taking it kinda slow because I don't want to die. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, it's going okay. I'm gonna try not to get pissed off, but if I get pissed off, then I'll end the run and I'll, you know, work on it. I'm also just antsy these days. I feel like I have a lot of stuff to do. And so even though 2 hours isn't a long stream for a lot of people, that's how long my streams tend to be. And I feel like I might be more comfortable doing longer streams once I get some other stuff sorted out. But that's nothing to worry about, I guess, just thinking out loud. I could have just damage boosted that actually, because I'm about to die intentionally. There's a time challenge on this level. There it is. Now I'm gonna get the gem as usual. Which bonus is this? This one. Okay. You know what? You're not wrong about that. Oops, I missed one. There we go. Oh god, get that. I have actually gone through these stages a number of times at least. So for all my complaints against the game, it does feel good to know what's coming. And then I just have to be careful to not get wrecked by these. Good. You know how I know I've been getting better at that section is that I get out of it at an earlier and earlier point in the music. So I used to always exit when it went da 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 dee, and now I get out earlier than that. Okay, don't die, and away we go. Yo, Craig, hi. Oh god, I missed the thing. How are you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow. That can't be a coincidence unless someone else happens to have that name. I see you, like, playing stuff in Eli's Discord. Well, technically Ryan's Discord now. I think he's the one who owns it. How are you, though? Okay, Ripperoo, come here. Cool, cool, cool. How's this sounds strangely formal, but just how is your family doing too? I've been watching a lot of Downton Abbey, so I feel like I'm like the Earl of Grantham. Like, oh, how are things? How's your family? Will we be seeing you at Christmas? What the hell is this one? Okay, no, I wait over here. Right. I wait here, and then I wait here again for the nitro phase. And then I go left, then I go up. I think I wait here again. Sickly? Well, that's no fun. We'll see twice. There's a lot of run left, as you know. Lots and lots of places to kill the run. We'll see, though. Oh, that's no fun. I think it's here. Alright, so here's the real strat. You strut. If you don't strut, your run is invalid. Okay, so now the run is valid. Here we go. I could probably hit him a hair sooner there, but I don't trust those nitro hitboxes for a second. Hopefully you don't get sick then, Craig. No. Oh, did I save time there or did I lose time? I think I saved a bit of time. I'll say this too twice as far as the run. I haven't practiced Chamber 3 or Chamber 5 much at all. I have practiced Chamber 4 a decent bit. Not as much as the other ones, but a decent bit. Have you guys watched Downton Abbey? You guys being just anyone who cares to answer. I've been obsessed with that show for the past week or so. It's something that an ex-girlfriend watched, and I haven't watched since then. Not because of that, just I, for whatever reason, haven't gotten around to watching it. And it's so good. Here we go, the real strats. Yes! I love that strat. I don't even know if it saves time, but it's awesome. Don't kill me. Don't kill me! God, that's close. Okay. I'm fine. Okay, we're just gonna play it safe. Do this jump. That's close. Made it. I mean, like, I know you're joking, Fool, but there is something to be said for, like, you know, certain shows and whatever get associated with someone. But in this case, it's just like, the show is really damn good. I'm gonna deboost this. Don't kill me, please. Alright. But the show is just really damn good. Whoops. I tried to do a fancy ice thing. It didn't work. Thank you. Now I just need to not fail this jump. Yep. Alright. Made it. Going for the second box is probably, like, barely faster, but it's something. Holy cow. Alright. Take that. Twice, what is your time out of curiosity on the leaderboards? Cool, cool, cool. I mean, I have enough time to save on myself best. All right, I've been practicing this twice. I think it was you who told me about the neutral ice physics to go faster, so I'm going to be trying to do that in a few spots and hopefully not get wrecked. What? No way in hell was I still spinning. Apparently I was still spinning when I hit that. Alright, well that's not good. Okay, so I'm not going to get invincibility. That's not good at all. I'm going to have to be very careful. How the hell was I still spinning when I hit the mask? That was interesting. So I'm supposed to have invincibility here, but I don't. So I'm just going to have to do it manually. We're just going to wait. Screw that. Holy cow, dude. Hey, Hobbs, thanks. Alright. Made it this far. Okay, bounce. Don't be fancy. Made it. Dude, I will end this run. I shouldn't because I'm on good pace, but now I want to race you. Joke's on you. Oh, that was kind of a cool strat. I'm probably going to kill the run anyway. From, I don't know. Everyone place your bets what level's going to kill me. One of them will. Whew. Okay. Fun side notes. Barrett, okay, I could see Barrett killing the run. Fun side notes. In the original Crash 2, you could skip that entire death sequence because the red gem was lower, so you could do a glitched high jump to reach it. Not the case here. Vicarious Visions put their foot down, and they said, no, you will partially do what's intended. And so that's what we do. We partially do what's intended. Up next, Snowbiz. This level I'm going to start by just going off to the right because this penguin over here always just touches me inappropriately every time I get here. Do you really? Yeah, just screw that penguin. I spent some time searching for an interesting hobslide spot here. I couldn't quite find one. There you go. And I really like the ice music, though. Okay, so this is very important, though. I got my invincibility. Like, it's not that important, but it's nice. Pingy bad touch, agreed. Whatever. I messed that up a bit. It's fine. Hey, Filsk. Don't die to that. Thank you. Wait. Just go here. It's going fine. I'm in good pace. When I lose the run, then it'll be going badly. But for now, it's going good. That was a pretty good red gem path, though. Whoa! I have never done that before. That was actually really cool. Sure. Let's just pretend I meant to do that. Wait for this. Which one is this? Oh, this. And I've just been waiting for that. Hey, Brandy Joe. Thank you. I've been practicing. I'm far from the best though. I'm trying to get there. Take that. Thank you. I've also practiced some of these particular stages more than others, so so it helps. You know, I actually am more familiar with them. Oh god. Okay. Off kilter. I don't know that I've ever finished a level with invincibility. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's going to be some nice time save. Eel Deal I practiced yesterday, but not that much. So I know how to do some of these hob slides, but I don't think I'm going to be going for them fully. The nice part is that coming out of Snowbiz with 2 masks means I can get an instant triple mask in the Eel Deal. Which will be very useful because I can get some free hob slides. But it'll take some more practice to get seriously consistent at them. Not so much with the execution, but in terms of learning the cycles. Because there's a lot of cycles with the rolling barrels and stuff that can just wreck you. So like with triple mask, I can do this. Oops, okay, missed one, that's fine. Whatever, that's fine. This is intentional. Oh god. Hey, Nascent. Don't die. These guys are spooky. I'm going to be taking an intentional death in the moment, so I'm going to be intentionally damaging myself in a sec as well. So this is intentional. So that I can death abuse. Nathan, thank you for the follow. Make sure I got that. I did. Okay. The reason is that now I have the green gem in my inventory, and I can continue on to finish the rest. Like, I could be doing hob slides through these tunnels, but it's just difficult. Okay, didn't want to lose that mask, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Oh god, well if it makes you feel better, I haven't actually played through Crash 1 in the remade version yet. As a kid I played it, of course, but... Oh, there was something I was going to try, which is this. Rather than doing the normal strats of belly flopping, that might be a hair faster. But then I haven't really timed it. I actually did time it a little bit, and I think if you do that jumping over strat, it might be like a second faster. But that was just some very rough timing that I did. Oh man, I tried to do another strat to prevent a belly flop here. Oh, Hobbs, check this out. Ready? Yep. Oh no, I missed it. Whatever, you can get a hob slide there, going backwards. You get the idea. I'm guessing that most of these things I find like are totally known. I just get excited about them. Get out of there. I get excited about them anyway. Oh, can you really? Will? Oops. Okay, 76 is the correct number of boxes here, so we're good to go. Should be able to make this. Unfortunate that I don't have a mask, because I haven't practiced this last section enough to get through it without waiting on the cycle, so I'm just going to wait. Welcome back, Caffrey. You can make it underneath those guys, but I don't know how to, so I'm not consistent enough to try it. Thankfully, it's not much of a time loss. Did I really lose that much time? Did I die or something? I'm very surprised that I lost that much time. Not a big deal or anything, but that's surprising. I thought that was a pretty okay stage. Oh god, okay, Crash Crush I don't really remember either, but I'm still gonna go for it. So if it wasn't sort of apparent for anyone who might not be as familiar with this run, I'm going to be trying to do one pass through every stage and full clear everything if possible. Everything being the crystals and all the gems. That's not always possible, but it's usually possible. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Oh wait, that's pointless. There's that there. Okay, go straight. Then do this. Then, okay, so I could have set up the hop side there, but I missed it. There's another one I can set up here, which I'll go for one time. Damn it. That's actually pretty bad. If you get that Hobslide, you can carry it for a long time, and it's really, really nice. Not that big a deal, though. I didn't get it on my PB either. For this game, I think it's 102. That's right. For Crash 3, it's 108 now. It was 105, but then Future Tense came out. And for Crash 1, I don't know what it is. Okay, there's also going to be Nitro coming up, I think. This is an area I admittedly just haven't practiced as much, so bear with me. It unsurprisingly takes some time to memorize everything that's coming at you. Damn it, I even knew that was there and I missed it. Or, I mean, I hit it anyway. I tried to skip it. Could have set up a Hobslide there too. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Good. Classic Tomb Raider runs. That's interesting. I watched the like the OG Tomb Raider run at GDQ. I don't remember who the runner was, but it was a cool run to watch. Now, these 4 boxes will not be broken by the thing, by the way, so I have to actually break them myself. That level has a huge amount of improvement to be had, but as I said, I just haven't practiced it enough. You need to know every stage to go super fast, but especially on those stages where you're running back towards the camera, like you really need to... Yeah, that's too. Okay, so here's Barrett. So Hobbs, I'm ready to kill the run. The thing is, like, I almost can't kill the run, because if I have even, like, a moderately decent dig in it, I'm going to save a minute right there. Really? God damn it. I knew that could happen. I was so far away from it. Alright, I need to go faster. That's the problem. There we go. Whatever. I died because I forgot that the dash cooldown on the bears is broken. If you do a dash and then jump, the cooldown resets instantly. But if you're on the ground, it doesn't. Even if the equivalent amount of time had passed, it just doesn't. Yeah, like I tried to dash there, just... It's far too long a cooldown. It's really, really weird. I don't know. I might just restart just to do the race with you anyway. Like, I'm on good pace and everything, but... pretty much... There's not a lot that could absolutely kill this run, and it might be more fun to do a race with you anyway. Oh, God. Alright, well. I'll continue then. Blah, 16 seconds of time loss. It's just tricky. Like, every single stage in this game, you just have to sort of grind enough until you memorize it. And it doesn't take that much time, but there's also, you know, 25 stages, 27 stages, plus the boss fights. Although the boss fights are just auto-scrollers for the most part. Don't ever do a normal dash. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm realizing. So that's good advice. Okay. Time for Komodo Brothers. Pretty much every fight in the game, as I said, is an auto-scroller to varying degrees. Like, you still have to not die, but... I should have tried to hit him directly towards there. Pretty good fight, though. Did you really? What was it, twice? Yeah, whether you gain or lose time on those boss fights is mostly meaningless, except for maybe Engine. All the other fights are basically auto-scrollers. Really? That's interesting. Okay, so by the way, I'm heading into Road to Ruin now. Camera glitch. This has the hardest jump in the game. And if I get it quickly, then... well, that'll be good news. I have a lot of tries at it, of course, but... good. Oh my god. Alright, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. So that's the Road to Ruins jump. I'm just gonna kind of be careful not die. Don't hurt me, thank you. What? That's the second time that's happened. That's the second time that's happened. I was holding left the whole time and the game just stops you sometimes there. That means I also lost a mask. I did not stop holding left there, but the game just stops you sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess it's something I'll have to practice. Not a big deal. As you can see, I was like right next to it when I came back, but it's something. Yeah, and Hobbs, I did not mean to cut the fire cycles that close. That was really scary. So I'll just have to practice that, that's all. There's a jump here that can lose my mask too, so. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to practice that then. See if I can get the invisible wall consistently. No, Crash, stay where you are. I have to kind of wait for a second here on the fire. Pretty good level, though. That'll certainly save time. I mean, I got the first jump first try. So as far as mistakes in that level go, that's pretty fine. Probably the worst thing that came out of that, apart from some time loss, is that I lost a mask. Which is still not that big a deal, honestly. Yes, I'm going for 100% Kanga. Not 102%, so I won't be getting any relics, but 100% yes. This is another level where you can carry a hob slide for a long, long way, and I think I'm going to try it a little bit. But, I practiced this level once, but not recently, so I kind of don't remember how it goes. But we'll see what happens. Good start. Good start. Alright, so we're not going to go for that. Thank you, Caffrey. I put some work into it. Oh my god, you're so angry, Bear. Oh god, okay. Maybe it was the second spot I was supposed to set it up. Oh my god, this is so scary. I can see like 2 feet in front of my face. This level, let's see. I'm going to be taking it intentionally slow in a lot of spots so that I don't die. As with many games, I will lose a lot more time by dying than by, you know, avoiding just a handful of strats. I want to do 315% at some point. It would just take a lot of time to, you know, learn everything. Now here you can have invincibility if you played everything super well, but I didn't. I was close, but I just didn't quite. Whoops. Whatever, that's fine. Don't kill me! Damn it, I got sloppy. That's pretty bad. That's some time loss. Just till I finish the run. Unless I catastrophically kill it, but that's unlikely to happen. Whoa, okay. That hurt me, really? What is happening? First of all, why were there 2 bullets? Damn it. Okay, so this is going to be pretty substantial time loss. I've just been playing it very sloppy. Oh my god. Kanga, thank you for the follow. Damn it. Whatever, made it through. That's gonna seriously cut into my time, though. Thankfully, this bonus is not bad. The bear will get that box, by the way, so it doesn't matter that I missed it. Nice. Okay, break this, then slide. See ya, dude. Thanks for saying hi. Enjoy your lurking. All right, I'm good on boxes at least. The only boxes remaining are those 3, which the bear will break. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to be good time loss. Whatever. Oh, I got that hop slide. That's good. I think I've probably finished maybe 12 of these runs, Craig. And then I've done more individual level practice, but not all of the levels. For example, of the 5 chambers, I've practiced 1, 2, and 4, and I've practiced 3 and 5 quite a bit less. But probably about 12 runs or so I finished. This game only came out on PC at the end of June. It was out on PS4 for a year before that. Anyway, this stage is a bear level, which means that it's a bad level. But we'll see. This level specifically has a particularly difficult jump. It's comparable to this one, but worse. I'm going to be trying to do little dash boosts where I can, but to do these dash boosts, unsurprisingly, requires kind of knowing where it's safe to do so. And I kind of know, but not really. Okay, this is the hard jump. First try. Yes. That jump is hard because it's much more precise than it looks to get all the boxes. Without sort of ramping yourself down into the ice and dying immediately. That's gonna... Wow. TIL, there is a ceiling there. Alright, well, hey, now I know there's a ceiling there. I did not know that before. Okay, wait for this. Should be one more box up here. If there it is. Holy cow. I still might save time because I don't know how that jump went on my PB. Like the tricky one. Yeah, see what I mean? So even with that death, that's that much of a time save. That's how many times I messed up the jump before, apparently. We're through it, though. That level's not even hard so much. That one jump is hard. Everything else isn't that hard. It's just like anything. You just have to sort of practice it, you know? Know exactly how long to do your dash jumps and whatnot, so that you don't smack into something and get wrecked. Plant Food is a fun level, though. Plant Food has a yellow gem, as you can see from the splits. It also has a timing challenge comparable to Hang 8. So as before, I'm going to be full clearing this level in one pass through, but I have to take an intentional death to do so. Because you can't reach the yellow gem and get all the boxes in time. Whoops. Whatever. I didn't mean to do that, but... So I am still going to be getting all the boxes, but just for this first section here. I'm going to intentionally wait so that I don't die. And I think I'm going to play it safe here, too, because this section is really, really easy to die on. Like, easier than you'd think to get sucked into that whirlpool. Okay. So now I'll get this. I'm intentionally skipping the bonus and everything because, as I said, I'm going to be intentionally dying in a second anyway. So I'm just going to kind of rush through all these guys. I'm going to try to avoid damage. Not even that big a deal if I get hit, though. Now with a mask, I can damage boost up here. Yep, there we go. And there's the yellow gem. And then I die. And I intentionally skipped a bunch of checkpoints such that now I have the yellow gem. And I'm now back at this checkpoint where I can go ahead and finish everything. That bonus can be done faster as well, but that's fine. So now I'm going to get the rest of the boxes. And I'm going to use my my mask. I want to keep this mask through these guys. Good. Because now I can do a cool strat. Check this out. Snipe that box. Then watch this. There it is. I think I could even do it faster than that, but I'm going to experiment with it later. So now all that remains is that. And there we go. It does mean that I have to leave with no masks, but that's fine. At least I think it's fine. Holy cow, what did I do wrong on my PB? I must have died or something. My sum of best has already gone down by, like, I think almost 30 seconds this run. Thank you, Insomniac. I don't think I ever asked whether you wanted to be called Insomniac or Toaster, but thank you either way. So another sewer level here. This one I don't know as well as the others. For example, you can skip by these guys early with a, not that precise, but a kind of precise jump. But I don't feel confident enough to do it in practice yet, so I'm just not going to. And we're going to wait on this cycle too. Now here I'm going to try to... Good. I wanted to break that checkpoint without getting the mask. That's important because I'm going to die intentionally in a minute. So we're going to get the gem and then die. Because remember, I get to keep it, and now I'm going to spawn with the mask. Either sounds good. I'm going to also wait for this. Again, you can get past it, but it's kind of tricky. He kind of tracks you with his fire is the hard part. Yo, Richard. Thank you for the host. I'm sorry I missed the rando race, but I think I'll watch it back. Hey, Poogle. How did the practice commentary and all that go? Oh my god, Google, I wasn't talking to you. My Google Home just thought I was talking to it. Thank you for the raid, though. I hope everything went well. Good. Okay, so here I'm going to intentionally damage boost. You could probably get by without it, but whatever. Do that. The gem is over on the left, but first I have to go over to the right. Break this. Wait for this again. I'm going to wait for a second here, too, just because that tends to hurt you, and it gets really annoying when you take damage there. It's going good. I mean, I'm on good pace. I finished the 2 daily seeds, and they went okay. See, that guy I know how to get past, just not the others. So we're almost done with Warp 3, damn. Hey, Hydra. Nice to see you. So we are getting there. One more stage in Warp 3. It is a bear level, unfortunately. It's also an interesting bear level because I'm going to be taking a secret exit in it. At the very end. Good start. Good start. I tried to be fancy, and that's going to lose a lot of time. Yeah, splits are good, though. Yeah, we'll just wait, then jump, apparently. Pro tip in bear stages I've learned recently, never ever dash on the ground. It's a terrible idea. Oh my god, I thought I was going to miss that. Grab these. Okay, jump this. This is another stage that I'm going a little bit slowly in, just to make sure I don't mess it up. Well, even though I already messed it up, but make sure I don't mess it up again. Grab that and that. Okay, cool. Not a perfect level, but it was okay besides that early death. So now I'm going to get the gem and then turn around and do this. Yep, that's expected with that death. Taking the secret exit and bear down is going to spawn me down in the secret warp room again, as all secret exits do. But I'm not going to do air crash yet. The reason why is I don't really know, but that's the route that I'm using. And I just haven't gone through and analyzed it enough to know differently. Where am I? Okay. So now I'm just going to go do Tiny Tiger, the boss of Warp 3, and then we go into Warp 4. Warp 4 is probably the hardest warp in the game. There are a lot of pretty challenging stages. Air cache saves YouTube. Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, crap. That's kind of bad RNG. Maybe it'll work. Good. Actually, I just thought of a way I can probably do this better, but for now I'm just going to do it the normal way. Good, that'll work. Will that get him? It will. It lost just a hair of time there because, well, 3.5 seconds apparently. Because I didn't get Tiny on the first cycle right away. But not a big deal. Oh boy, here we go, Ruination. I've been getting better at Ruination, I think. Maybe I've been getting worse, who knows. So yeah, as I said, Warp 4 is just challenging. Every stage is hard. and more delicately, I'm going to be trying to get through all the stages with minimum deaths and whatnot, so that I can carry masks, which will be very important in a few spots. Oh god. Okay. This is a gem platform, the green gem path that I will be dying at the end of. Assuming I can just get through it cleanly the first time. I have to wait for this for a second. Now I can go. Or else you can't quite make it there. I didn't see what that was. I'll look at it in a minute. I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to play safe. I just wasn't sure of the cycle on that one either. You can spin those, but I didn't want to get, like, knocked off course and have a bad time. There we go. Good. Michael Joyner, 1212. Thank you for the follow. So now I have to wait just a second for the fire and then go. Now, this bonus is nothing to laugh at either. It's one of the only bonuses in the game, maybe the only one, that does not have invisible safety rails, which means I can fall off forward and back if I'm not careful. Which is also tricky because I'm going to be trying to do some of this stuff. Get up there. That didn't break it, really? There we go. Oh god. Okay, that's close. What do I do? What do I do? I have to restart. God damn it. I messed up. I've never done it exactly like that before. That's going to be a big time loss. This is a long bonus. That's pretty bad. Thank you. I mean, this won't, like, put me behind PB or anything, but, like, that's pretty bad. We're just gonna play it safe this time. I mean, then again, maybe on my PB I died. I don't remember, so it might not be as bad as I think. Wait for fire. Now go. Here we go. Man mode. Wait. Okay, never mind. Baby mode, baby mode, baby mode. My god, these movements are terrifying. Give me that. Whatever, we made it through. It's fine. Not ideal, but I made it through. That lost me that much time. I guess that actually kind of makes sense. Apparently I didn't mess it up on my PB. Damn it. I thought I had. That's fine. I need to practice that anyway. Alright, now this is why it's important. Hanging out, it's very important. Yeah, I would agree, Bula. It's very important that I have my 2 masks here, because there's going to be a triple mask in hanging out, that if I get it, if I can make it through the first portion of the level without taking damage, it's going to save a pretty large amount of time. And so to that end, I'm going to be playing it not too safe, but a little bit safe. Because again, I haven't practiced this stage, as is becoming a theme apparently. I haven't practiced this stage enough to know how to go really fast. So I'm just going to kind of try to do it cleanly. It's like there's a kamikaze scrubber here. So far, so good. I'm not even going to tell you where the triple mask is or why it saves time. I don't know how many people are watching or anything, but if you've never seen this, just pay attention. You'll see it. Unless I mess it up, then you won't see it. Nope, here it is. Check this out. That's why that saves time. You do not need to be a crash speedrunner to understand that time save. I mean, never mind that it's just super easy. It's really fun to just go through there without having to care about taking damage. I'm sure that can be done faster as well, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, we dodge this and hope for a no bounce. Good. No bounce. Dodge that. Wait for the blast and then go so that you don't take damage. Then wait. Wait, I actually want to take damage. I forgot. Damn it. Damage me. Damage me. I forgot that I have to die. I actually don't have to, but... Okay. I want to take an intentional death, and I forgot that I was going to, so I just have to wait and die slowly. There we go. So that's the level. Apparently I messed it up on my PB. So there's like all my time saved back from the other stage. I want a sub 31 of best, sum of bests. That'd be cool. Alright, so now for the air crash revisit. This one's kind of fun. By the way, Twice, was it you that had posted the, like, the alternate, route through this game? As far as, like, the stages in Warps 3 and 4 and 5 and whatever? Because if so, I'll probably take a look at that again at some point. So Air Crash is actually way back at Warp 2, but it was not possible to finish before. Because you just have to, oh god, oh god. Alright, play safe, play safe. We're good. Because you have to come at it through this secret exit in order to get the remaining boxes. There we go. No, I went for it. I went for it and I missed it. Son of a bitch. See ya, 2 masks. All right, that's kind of bad. Oh, we're just gonna wait for this. That's fine. I've never gone for that jump before. I thought I could make it. I don't even know if you can make it. You probably can. Whatever. I'll come out with a mask, right? That's something. There we go. I assume with those 2 question mark boxes floating in midair, there's probably some terrifying strat to spin them instead of slowly bopping them. Yeah, with a lot of these stages, the answer is maybe. Yeah, Twice would know more than me. That only lost 0.1 seconds? Damn. Okay, so now we go to Cold Hard Crash. And the fact that I have only 1 mask here rather than 2 is a problem. It's not a big problem. It's actually a very, very small problem. But I'm going to have to be just a bit more careful. Cold Hard Crash is arguably the hardest stage in the game. Oh, here it is. You know why, Wooligan. Anyone else who doesn't know why, the answer is ice physics. That's why it's hard. I have to reach a death platform without dying, then I have to go through it like 3 times. And if I play my cards right, it will go just swimmingly. Oh wait, no, this will actually be fine with the masks that I have. So I could have had a triple mask here, which would have been nice for breaking these. These boxes are just really awkward to break. Like, I'm sure they can be done faster, but it's just kind of awkward. Bounce. There we go. No, it's going to go great. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. Hard to go through that bonus much faster at the end there because you just have to bounce, you know? Well, I mean, this level is free just as long as you don't fuck it up. Okay, so no checkpoint. I skipped that checkpoint intentionally because here we go.
Good. And here's the second one. Pay attention to my pattern. There's actually a sort of boost that happens, like a neutral boost, and I'm trying to take advantage of it. I'm still not out of the woods, of course. So far, so good, though. Now we're just going to play it kind of safe and get this. Good. Now we go back down, thank God. Then we grab this. Now that I have the checkpoint, I'm going back into here. Because I have to go through it again to get the, Wait for that for a second. Because I have to get the gem at the end, but now I can do it with no boxes. Like, no nitro in my way. So there it is. Then I'm gonna go die. More like nice physics. Wow. And now I get to spawn back here and continue. Thank you. I mean, I could still fuck it up and, like, die here, but that would be far less costly than dying before. I just have to play this a little bit safe because it has a tendency to wreck me. Here we go. We're not gonna fuck with this motherfucker. Die. Now we're in the clear. I mean, I could still die, but now we're in the clear. Let's get out of there. Never spin there. Never, ever spin. That's what I've learned. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. This level is the worst, not only for the ice physics, but for other reasons. Okay, we're just gonna give these guys a wide freaking berth. We're not gonna mess with them. You could probably do some strats by hitting the penguin into those, but how did I kill him? $155 out of 155. And we are out of there. That is how you do cold hard crash. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Thank you. And there's the time save. Good. And we are at sub 130 sum of bests. Let's go. Yeah, Caffrey, that's part of the memory-based auto splitter that I'm working on. That it needs some tweaking, but will hopefully be up and running once Hobbs and I do some analysis on some things. Okay, so now we go into digging it. Digging it, I can save a lot of time. I'm not going to get the triple mask, unfortunately, but I did practice this level. Which means that it might go really well, and it might go really terribly. There's something in this level known as the scenery jump. Which is a jump that's not that hard, but if you fuck it up, it's a pretty bad time loss. As with many things. Alright, we're going to try this once. Crap. Whatever. You can carry a Hobbs side here, but I lost it. Oh my god. There it is. Just gonna kind of wait for this too. Oh, he went that way this time. Tricky little guy. Which way are you going? Crap. I missed the hop slide there too. Really? Now I have to wait for this. If you play your cards right, you... What is happening with my controls? I keep stopping. I don't know if you saw that, but I just kept stopping. Do you see me just stopping? What's happening? Joystick, do you want to cooperate, or... I've already lost both my masks, which is not that big a deal, to be honest. But it's always nice to have safety masks. I might be, dude. There's no way of knowing. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. There's a death route that I have to do. And first I have to go in there and I have to get 2 boxes and I have to not die to the nitro. Which is not that easy, to be honest. Good. Now I have to go back and go on the right path. I'm not going to fuck with... There's a hop slide I can do here, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to kill him because I don't want to lose a lot of time. I think I just got to follow. I'm not looking at it right now. I just really want to make it through here. I could have probably made that. Check out this. There's a fun little hop slide that I say I found, but it's not like a complicated spot or anything. It's just something. We're going to just kill you. So here comes scenery jump. Good. Now check this shit out. Crap. We're just gonna play it safe, kill you. I can save a huge amount of time here just by not fucking it up completely, to be honest. So I can carry some hob slides over a lot of these gaps, but, like, it's not worth it. It's better to just play it safe and not die. Whoops. So we get this. And now I'm gonna go back and die. This is intentional. Because watch where I'm gonna spawn. Bam, and secret exit. Check out this time save. What did I tell you? I told you my digging it had some problems before, to say the least. And that still could have been a lot faster, by the way. But yeah, that went very, very well. I missed some hob slides and stuff, but, like, overall it went very, very well. So if I can keep this up, I'll get a really solid PB. But I do have to keep up the pace. I want to say I died once or twice in my PB on this level. I don't remember exactly. This level is kind of relaxing, to be honest. It's not that hard. I mean, it's not free, and no level in this game is free. But it's kind of just a relaxing kind of... Oh my god. Can you stop having a stroke crash? As an interesting side note, on this level I think it sometimes appears like you're moving slower than you are, just because of the camera. I mean, in reality, I'm doing the same slide spin movement as always. Not sure what happened to my light there. Don't miss that. That would be very bad if I missed that. Wait. That can damage you. Now I have to do these. I can get both of these at once if I'm positioned correctly. Missed it. That's fine. By the way, this looks darker for you on stream than it does for me on my monitor. So I'm not actually running around in pitch darkness. It's still dark, but it's much easier to see than it is for you. And there we go. Not much to that level, to be honest. It can go a lot faster, just like a lot of stages, but not much to it. and I'll take some time save also. Thank you, Vula. Nice pun. I think I get it. That's I need to go watch more Rick and Morty, then I'll have a high enough IQ to understand your joke. Okay, onward to Behaving, which is the last stage in Warp 4. Also contains a purple gem. As before, I'll be getting all 3 things in one pass through by doing some death abuse at a particular time. This level is actually, like, I haven't practiced it, so we'll see how it goes, but I think compared to a lot of the other ones, this level's... It's not easy, but it's much easier. You can get hob slides off of these, but it's tricky. There's one. Oh god, the bees! Those boxes back there will be taken out by the nitro if they weren't just taken out already. Make it. Good. What I need here is just a clean rest of the game. I don't need to be fancy. I mean, I'll still try to be, but I don't have to be. So I'm going to skip. There's a secret exit there, but I'm going to skip it for a moment. We're going to grab this and then turn around. Now wait and take them all out. That's fine. That doesn't matter. And then we grab this. I'm going to do a death abuse anyway. That's why it doesn't matter that I took damage. So here's the purple gem, and we just die. Remember, as always, that I get to keep the purple gem now that I've died. There it is. God, it is really hard to get hob slides off of those for some reason. Okay, you have to just run way around these guys. They're kind of spooky. I don't really like this bonus just because I don't really know how to do it that well. I mean, like, it's not that hard or anything. It just always feels kind of awkward. But that's all there is to it. All the rest will be blown up by the nitro when I hit the nitro box at the end of the stage. Oh god. I'm scared. I'm scared. Hide. I messed up my movement a little bit, so. Crash keeps, like, strutting on his own. It's weird. Okay, so there we go. That's that. You can see how, like, compared to a lot of other levels, there's not much to that. Like, it can go faster. I could have gotten several hob slides in there, but there's nothing particularly fancy about it. No crazy named jumps or anything like that. So now on to Engine, who is a boss in this video game, and that's all I will say. Yeah, dude. It really is. I mean, I've actually spent some time practicing it. Not so much in Warp 5, although the other thing is just, you know, I've done like 10 or 12 runs now, so at least I know how to do Warp 5 properly. It won't be as clean as some of these stages I've practiced, but it'll be okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how this goes. I could have taken out an arm there. There it goes. Oh, man. You can take out both arms at once if you're careful. Yeah, thank you. I'm getting more confident with it, which feels good. Man, it's still not dead. Damn it, this is probably losing time. Hard to say. There it goes. At least it blew up quickly. Now for the shoulder titty phase. If it wasn't obvious, the only real strats to this fight are, you know, try to stand in the correct positions to get as many hits as you can. There's only so fast it can go as a result. The last phase is the only phase that's scary for me. Whoops. Good. Oh my god, blow up, dude. Oh my god. Okay, there it goes, finally. So this phase is actually scary because it can kill you very quickly if you're not careful. But I think I can do it okay. I'm just going to trust my instincts on it. Damn it. That's, okay, I have to wait for him. Okay, that's fine. I'll get him on this phase. He just spawned in bad spots. Oh my god, dude. And I don't feel confident enough to jump over there, so I'm just going to wait again. Where are you going to spawn this time? There we go. Whatever. Whatever. I made it through without dying. So that's a time loss just because of reasons, but whatever. At least I didn't die. That was almost entirely due to the last phase. I don't know what the hell those spawns were doing. He almost always spawns middle right. Even if he spawns left, you can jump left side. I just haven't practiced it, and I didn't want to die. I'll take a 25-second time loss if I can stay this far ahead. Now, Night Fight, I should be able to come out of with 2 masks, I think. Yeah, I'll probably race tomorrow. I don't see why not. I shouldn't have plans, in particular. So this is a level I probably have time to save on as well. We'll see. I'm going to skip that death platform. I don't need it. What in the world? Did you see the alignment on the nitro? Don't die. All right. Man, my movement... Do you see how janky my movement is? Like, I just keep stopping. I don't know what's up with it. Rule of thumb, just don't mess with the nitro. Like, I'll take the time loss. Okay. God, I hope I'm not missing any boxes. I don't think I am. The other thing is I have my masks right now, and I want to make sure to keep them. So this one's interesting because I can go back through this a bit. There's a mouse coming up. No, I knew that was there. I knew that was there. I thought it was further though. Damn it. I knew that gap was there and the robot. I just thought it was later. God damn it. That's pretty bad. I might have done that on my PB. I don't remember. But now I have to be more careful. Because now I don't have a mask. Are you fucking joking? Why was he not moving? Did you see where his cycle ended? Like, the thing is, I haven't practiced this stage, but I'm not completely ignorant of it. I knew that guy was going, and I knew roughly where his cycle ended. Did you see how he just wasn't moving until I got there? Like, I was waiting for him to walk to me because I knew I was in his path, and he just wouldn't. What the hell was that? That's pretty frustrating, especially because, like... Okay, there's one more guy, I think. Never mind. So that's that, like, right there. That's it. That's going to be a pretty huge time loss, probably like a minute or more. That's extremely frustrating. The first one is my fault because I just didn't know. The second one... Okay, what is up? I can't move my character. I can't move my character. Are you seeing this? I keep stutter stepping constantly. Seriously, I feel like I'm... What is happening? I'm losing time because I can't move my character. I mean, what is happening? I mean, I know this game doesn't process joystick input properly, but I mean, Jesus. I mean, it's normally fine if I'm going in a straight line. It just doesn't handle movement properly. If so, then it means it just started, like, now. I mean, are you seeing what I'm describing? I can feel like I'm having to, like, shove against Crash. This doesn't feel fluid at all. Well, there go my masks anyway. Like, you know I have some experience playing these kinds of games on controller. It's not like I'm letting go of the joystick. It's just a game. It's something to do with the camera, I think. Like, it'll be fine on this stage, but when the camera flips around, the game doesn't actually know how to move you around properly. It's like if I were to just move in directions normally, it will, like, give me, like, a stutter step effect. Don't kill me. My God. Oh my God, this is so difficult. These jetpack controls are very bad, if it wasn't pretty obvious. You can kind of get used to them, but it's difficult. For instance, every time I press O to go back, I go forward first. On normal stages, I use my joystick. So I didn't make it through there. Okay, we're going though. I haven't died yet, so I'm alright. I hope I haven't missed a box yet. I really hope I don't miss a box. These jetpack levels are some of my least favorite in the run. Oh my God. It's extremely difficult to control. I don't know whether that's taken out by the nitro. Oh my God. Like, do you see how awkward it is to move around? I don't know how visible that is, but... I'm just going. I have a mask. Oh my God, that's... I don't know if that loses time. That'll probably lose some time, yep. I missed a lot of boxes. I just have to practice that, but I mean, it's... You cannot rebind controls properly in this game. It has partial rebinding supports. And it's pretty clear that nobody plays tested the jetpack levels because they control just in the opposite way that you would expect. In most games, you use the joystick like in a helicopter or something, and like think GTA. You use the joystick to go forward and back, and then you use another button like left bumper or right bumper or something to go up and down. That's not the way it's done here. Instead, the joystick moves you in like screen space, like up and down and left, right, and you have to press A and B to go forward and back. But even then, like, pressing B makes you go forward first. It just feels extremely difficult to control. And it shouldn't have to be that way, but you can't rebind it properly. Oh my God, really? So I can still PB, I just have to continue playing cleanly and not mess up anymore. This sequence is scary. I should be able to do it okay, I just have to play clean. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the camera in that stage. That almost killed me. That almost killed me. I'm actually very surprised it didn't. Okay, there we go. There we go, made it. Obviously that death was intentional, because now I can go and finish the stage properly. I can't believe that worked. Or that. I could probably make that if I was fast enough. I always die to that. I always think I can get over him and I never can. One of my least favorite things about this game is how there are often no tells on the ground. When the thing will move, it just kind of, you know, turns around at some point. And so sometimes you can be lining up a jump and then you'll just die. I guess it's my fault for not knowing them well enough, but... Okay, this is hard too. Good. I'm just gonna play it safe. There we go. There's a little hop that Crash does too when he's on bonus platforms and he's not exactly centered. And it loses like just a tiny bit of time every time he does it. So every time I'm landing on a bonus platform, I'm trying to land right on the center of it. But that's very difficult because it's very difficult. This game doesn't actually give you 360-degree control of your character. It should, but it doesn't. Not quite. Or it kind of goes halfway towards trying, I should say. Oh my god. Alright. Well, that's every box anyway. Now I just have to not die at the end. I did spin. Apparently I spun like a frame too late. Whatever, that's fine. As long as I got through the level. I'm just losing time constantly. It's so annoying. I mean, I shouldn't bitch because I'm on really good PB pace, but it doesn't feel good after being, you know, 5.5 minutes behind, and now I've lost all this time every stage. But then I also admittedly haven't spent time with the stages in Warp 5 very much, so maybe I just got lucky on my PB. I wonder if I should do Rocket first. Because going into Piston It Away, it can be really nice to have masks available. I can get 2 masks, but I won't be able to get the triple mask when I want it. I'm also going to have to be very careful. This level has the potential to be rather rough if I'm not careful, so I'll just be careful. This will be a fun one to optimize, though, once I get to it. I'm sure you can get a lot of these cycles pretty nicely. The Nitro might take out those as well, I just haven't checked. Good. So there's a death platform coming up, so I have to not die. So here's it'd be nice to have a triple mask. Not that important, but I'm going to keep going. I can't believe I didn't take damage there. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go on the bonus. I'm going to just wait for this, because those nitros can do some crazy hops and can just destroy you. I do have my 2 masks, so like it should be fine, but... See what I mean? They just hopped, and there was nothing I could do about it. I might be able to make some of these jumps too while they're up in the air, but I don't know if I can, so I'm not going to try it. Yep. I mean, it's bizarre. Like, I mean, Woolgen, that's like something out of that book that told you to add RNG to enemies to spice things up. It's like, make nitro boxes jump randomly. It'll keep players on edge and keep the tension high, which makes for a good gameplay experience, right? Because that's what you want in a skill-based game, is something that kills you via RNG. That's okay, though. I mean, we made it back. That's because it's so ridiculous. So the reason I had to do all that stuff before coming on this death route is that there are boxes on the death route that I need, but I'm not going to be able to backtrack from it by the time I get all of those boxes. Whoops. We're just going to wait till he turns. I don't want to hit him. Good. Okay, we're almost done. And that'll save time. That was a good level. Not a gold level, but that was good. I'll save 19 seconds. I mean, I could still fuck this up, but even if I fuck this up really badly, I'll still probably get a PB. And if I continue going, then I could bop twice, which would be awesome. As you know with speedrunning, I want my friends to do extremely well. I just want to do a little bit better. "24 boxes I have to get in Rocket. There are more than 24 in the, There are more than 24 boxes in the stage, but the rest of them are Nitro or will be blown up by Nitro. And this is, in theory, the easier of the levels, so... Let's make it through there. I'm still getting my sea legs when it comes to jetpack stages, but I'm getting there. I have to wait for this for a sec. Maybe I could have made that, but... That will get blown up by the Nitro, so I don't need to worry about it. I could have hit him, whatever. Oh god, this is the final boss of the game. Making it past that. And then making it past this. Alright, we're good. And 24 boxes, we should be in the clear. Cool. Alright. That's fine. 1.3 seconds is nothing. That's just like very minor movement differences. Honestly, those wires at the end are the actual final boss of the game. Because Cortex, like, you can mess him up, but he's hard to mess up too badly. And even if you mess him up, you usually just lose a bit of time rather than completely losing the run. Then again, anything's possible. I didn't even know how to do this fight. I just kind of go and spin sometimes. Maybe it can be optimized, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it optimally and I don't know. Like I said, I'm just holding A and then I spin sometimes. There we go. So now we wait. And he starts bonking stuff. Thanks, dude. Apparently that was a gold. That was actually a pretty good fight. Fight in giant quotation marks, but fight. So I'm mashing Y to skip everything. Skip, skip, skip. Now I'm going to spawn back in the warp room after it loads. And then I'm going to get a cutscene from Embryo. Blah, blah, blah. My name's Embryo. Come get a PB. Okay. And there we go. 1:34:32. That's a good PB. That was, what, 3.5 minutes, basically, from digging it alone, almost. Thank you for the GGs, guys.